understand that it's been a while since I posted a video or sent a video on analysis on any kind of things like that for some time now. Nonetheless, haven't really been working. Haven't really been working though. And yeah, that's pretty much a lot of things been going on though. Let me not say much, but I'm back and I want to walk you through what I've been looking at. While I was away, guys, I was still doing analysis, but I wasn't trading actively, and I wasn't doing analysis actively though. But I was still checking my phone here and there, seeing what the pairs are doing, seeing what the charts are doing. Um, what I have in front of me is GBP AUD. I've posted a couple of charts here on the Telegram. If you have not subscribed to Telegram, please go and do that immediately. You will learn a lot. So I haven't really been trading actively like every day, every day, every day. If you look at this was February 6th, February 2nd, then I haven't really been doing much. So I decided like, okay, let me share this analysis that I have on here. On a couple of pairs. I'll be sharing analysis on GBP AUD, Euro USD, AUD USD, and GJ. I think that's pretty much all. And most especially GBP USD. I see something very nice going to play out in the coming months on GBP USD. Now, you might look at what I have on here on my screen. I have a chart that has a first touch. We had a second touch down here. So I had this chart plot on here, and then I had a Fibonacci like this from the top to the bottom. We actually called this trade, we actually called the longs here because I actually saw the market drop to 72.50, which is a key psychological area for me. So when I saw the market drop to that area, and then I told my guy, I was like, okay, guys, this price has actually dropped to this key level, so let's wait for price to break out of this consolidation zone, and then boom, we got the bullish engulfing on the 1 hour, and then we dropped down to the 30 minutes. We actually got this entry for about 120 something pips there about. And then the market kept pushing. So I was looking at this area here to see if the price was going to stop. It didn't stop until it got to 75 flat, and then it would trade above it for a bit, and then we scalped. I remember we did scalp for I think 40 pips to the upside. Yeah, scalp that, and then we saw this nice bearish engulfing, and since then the market has been going down. Now what do we see on GBP AUD? Checking out from the daily, we can see that we really have a very nice um bounce off of the trend line and the resistance. We have this resistance up here, we have the trend line, first touch, second touch, and then we have the spinning top, and then the bearish engulfing candle. Nice setup. Now, seeing this, what I'm looking for, and if you look at the daily, guys, you notice that the price has been trending to the downside. Firstly, we had this impulse to the downside, we had this consolidation zone right here, push back up, and then we broke that higher low point, and then we created a lower high, a lower low right now, and then a lower high. So I'm expecting the price to put in a lower low, guys. So drop it down to the 4 hours, guys. What you can pretty much see on here is that price has literally put in a lower high here, and this is a potential lower high. Why? Because price is yet to break this low that we have down here. So if price should come and break this low and put in a lower low, then this is a confirmed lower high, and that is exactly what I'm anticipating for price to do. So what you can see right here, I have a box drawn on there, dropping down to the 2 hours time frame. We find out that the box is pretty much clear and wait for price to break out of the box, or I can take my sell trades inside the box, guys. But right now I'm still sitting on my ends, and I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. It looks like the price has actually broke out of the box. All this you see right here is the test of candle, test of candle, test of candle. So price is still testing this support area. It's proving strong. If you notice, price hasn't really closed below the support area for a couple of tests. Okay, so I'm still waiting and looking and seeing, checking if I could get a really nice shot from this zone. Probably have my stop loss for 40 pips above the zone or the box. Or yeah, I'll just get my entries, guys. I'll just get my entries, and then we'll short to the downside. But if I see the price, for me to take buys, I'll have to wait for price to literally break out of this zone for a higher low point, and then I'll start to look for buys somewhere around this area here. But for now, I'm focused on the downside. I'm looking for sales because on the daily time frame, I've seen a nice bearish engulfing candle. Now we printed a lower high point, and we are yet to complete the lower low. So guys, sales it is. If I wanted to take an entry right now, this was going to be my entry. Stop loss just above the zone, and TP down there. That's a 1 to 4. Very nice trade. 1 to 3.9, 3.9. Yeah, that would be a very nice setup, guys. Very nice setup. Very nice setup. Now on to GBP USD, guys. GBP USD, GBP USD, GBP USD. All right, let me start from the weekly on this one. From the weekly time frame, what I pretty much saw on here is that we've been trading bearish. Nonetheless, I think last year I had an analysis saying that I would expect price to reach out for these levels, and then I expect the price to turn to the downside. Now you can see the level of bearishness is in this market. It's massive. We've had weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks of bears stepping in on the market, and then bulls stepped in just towards the end of last year, and then they started pushing the market to the upside. Now what we pretty much have on here is that we have a clean double top pattern. We had this 1 2 3 reversal pattern, and now looking at how last week candle closed, highly bearish. I'm expecting the market to keep going down, and price literally at a very crazy area for price. Previous area of consolidation, and price is currently testing that area right now. So where do I think GBP USD will go to? First downside target is going to be this area of demand that we have on here, this downward red candle, and that will be my first area of target for sales, and that is about let's see, that is about 400 pips. And final target, I'll be targeting the lows somewhere around here, about 1,600 pips to the downside. Nonetheless, I will first of all focus on the closest target that I can see on here, and then I'll start to look for other targets. Now, right now, I have price bouncing above my trend line, bouncing on top of my trend line. You can see how we have price tested this trend line one. We have it again here, and now price is back at this level. And looking at the daily candle right now, we have a very nice bounce off of the trend line. What I really want to see, I'll try to take shots around this previous area of resistance. Try to take short here because it was resistance, support, break, support, attack, support again. So if the price should push all the way up, I would try to take short and anticipate for the break of the trend line. But that will not really be a very nice risk to reward, but it's what's going to really what its setup looks very nice. Bears are really in this market at this point in time. Price is here to break structure, price is here to break the neckline of the double top pattern. Yet I would try to take a risk entry. That is just what I have on there. Checking out on the 2 hours time frame, what I pretty much have on here is that price is strongly bearish on this one. Price is strongly bearish. So I'll just pay attention to every resistance that I have and look out for a drop. This is a resistance, so this is also a resistance here, and the final resistance is just up here. So I have 3 resistance to look out for, and I'll be anticipating for the drop. This is a resistance here, like I said, and this is also a resistance here, like I said, and this is also a resistance as well. But I'll just be paying attention to the closest resistance first. This area is right here, this area is right here, and anticipate for the breakout. But I honestly think the price is going to drop, and I don't know for sure where it's going to start dropping from, but I'll pay attention to the price action. When I say price action, I mean the candlesticks. You can see I have this clean level of support everywhere. And if peradventure the price should push all the way back here, I would definitely be looking for shorts. I'll definitely be looking for shorts, guys. Now we are just forming a pattern that I don't really I'm not used to this pattern in the market. I'm not used to this pattern in the market. So I'll just wait for some confirmations before going short, guys. Before going short. That's that for GBP and then for AUD, we have something very nice on AUD. I have my analysis pretty much before I even started making this video, but let's start from the weekly time frame. The weekly time frame looks very nice. If you look closely, you find out that we had a bearish engulfing in the past, a retest, and then the drop. Now we have another bearish engulfing. The question now is, do you think history is going to repeat itself? If you think history is going to repeat itself, then boom, good, because I think that history is going to repeat itself. All right. So if history is going to repeat itself, then we should obviously expect the market to tank. We have resistance up here, and price literally tested this resistance, stopped or went a bit above the resistance, which is like a juicy setup for me because now I think they lured buyers to get in, buyers got in, and then they turned the market around, and there are a lot of stops that needs to be taken out. Now, areas of support, where do I think the price is going to go to? First target will be the support down here at 0.666 flat. And then we could see price turn back to 0.63. That's a lot of pips to the downside, guys. That's a lot of pips. I've actually been tracking this market for a long time now. That's over 500 pips, guys. So just right now I'm looking at the double top on the weekly time frame, dropping down to the daily time frame. What I pretty much have on there is that you can see the bearish momentum, guys. You can see the bearish momentum. Price created a double top on the daily time frame, broke the neckline. Now I'm literally expecting for price to pull back into the neckline and see if I can get some really nice price action confirmation to go short. On the neckline is my 50% retracement, so that's also a confluence for this particular setup. So if the price push all the way to 50%, which is sitting around 0.70 flat, is also a very nice key level in the market. And you can see how price tested this level previously, tested it all here and here and here. This side price created the head and the shoulder pattern. We all know what that pattern looks like. This is a left shoulder, the head, and then we created the right shoulder, and then we dropped massively. Right now, what pattern are we seeing? We are seeing a double top pattern, first top, and then we created neckline, second top, and now we broke. So price will literally test the neckline and drop. First target is at negative 27%, which is sitting around 0.67800, which is a very nice area to look out for. And then we could start to look out for areas of 0.65 flat, which was a previous area of demand down here, guys. So that's pretty much all I have on AUD USD. Looking at the 2 hours time frame, you find your areas of interest, take your trades for shorts. So I'm pretty much just looking for shorts. Now you can see 0.50% is sitting closely to this level of previous support, resistance, and support, and just like that. So if price should break and retest, price has broken it. If price should retest it now, I'll be looking for shorts. Mind you, the price can literally just do this push above with a lead you to maybe do one or two nonsense as usual. I will not be mindful. I will not be mindful of taking buys. I only want to see myself taking sales. So I will literally wait for price to retest, and then I anticipate for the drop to the downside. So right, taking a trade from here is going to put you in about, let's say, 230 pips in your favor. So guys, price literally is breaking my trend line right now. It actually broke the trend line. It's like testing it again. So come London session, US session, I'll be looking for sales, guys. And then on GJ, which is my favorite. Lastly on GJ, guys. Now on GJ, I'm actually at speed for the market to keep pulling up. So I'm taking buys as soon as we break above 61.8 and retest it. You can see I'm only on the 2-hour chart, guys. I'm only on the 2-hour chart. I think what I have on here with structure and everything, I think the price is going to put all the way to 160.0 flat, 160 yen. That's what I think price is going to do. But if you want to see more, start from the weekly. We actually broke this level of previous resistance. Pull all the way up, retested, and we are still sitting above this level of resistance. We came right into it here, created a bullish engulfing pattern, and this bullish engulfing pattern is something I'm still looking at. Even though we have created a spinning top and then a bearish engulfing, this whole pattern is yet to engulf the bearish engulfing pattern that was formed. So until price breaks back below this area, then I'll start looking for shorts again. Right now, the price currently consolidating in a way we're in a range. Let me not say it's consolidating and confuse you guys. We are just in a range. If you look at we're in a range that has a lower boundary here and the upper boundary here. You can see how price tested this resistance multiple times. So looking at the 4 hours price action is actually why I think the price is going to pull up. Let me bring up my moving averages and see. Okay, moving averages crossed over to the downside, telling us that at this point in time there are more sellers than buyers. On the 2 hours time frame, Okay, we are currently testing the moving average. So if I actually see something like a break and retest, I'll try to look for buys and just try to ride it all the way up, guys. On the 30 minutes, we already crossed over for signs of bulls in the market. You can see how we tested this 157,500 level, and now we're still pushing up the way up, but we have this strong, crazy area of resistance right down here. So I just want to see how price is going to react at this level. If we break above it, then I will expect the longs. But if we break below it and break up below 157,500, then I'll just expect the market to like keep pushing all the way down, guys, to the lower boundary this of this range, guys. So that's pretty much all we have, and expect my videos shortly. And yeah, pretty much just resume trading, guys. Mm. So folks, until next time, the peace be with you. Trade safe and trade well, guys.